One of my favorite things about tending swine was when they came in fresh from the nursery. And they were very small, like small dogs, and they weighed about 40 pounds each. When you would walk into a barn, when they'd been by themselves, they would all startle and grunt and just freeze. And after a few seconds to a minute, they begin to get used to you being in there, and they just one by one, a chorus of 750 to 800 little grunts. It's one of the cutest fucking things I've ever heard. It's just so sweet. And our family factory farm had 10 barns, so you got to do that 10 different times per day. Very sweet. Whatever they put in their diet, this is speculation. You have to do your own research. It seems that they grow so fast that some of them can't make it. They get stomach ulcers and they bleed out and they turn pale, often referred to as a bleach out. And several would die that way. You would often see that it was beginning that slow process, and you would go ahead and euthanize it to keep it from suffering. I was always so pleased with our farm because of how we treated the animals there. We did our best. We were very proud that our farm was clean. The hogs were healthy as they could be. There are still many improvements that need to be made there, but they've done several just above and beyond. We're very proud of my dad and his operation there. But the animals, they're not our animals. They belong to the integrator. So the pigs are brought in at 40 pounds and stay an average of 15 to 20 weeks. And at that point, they're up to about 300 pounds or more, and they're taken to market. The pigs aren't ours. What belongs to the contract farmer is all the mortality and all the waste left behind, and the responsibility to manage that waste. And the integrator takes the live hogs to market, and they get their check, and then they pay us for weight gain, even though we have no scales on our farm. It's kind of blind. You just have to trust the system. They also take into account feed waste. Oftentimes the feed was not in good shape. It should be in pellets. Many times it was in powder form, and the pigs don't like powder. They want the pellets, and they'll shovel that powder out of the way. And when the integrator comes and sees feed on the floor in front of the feeder, he makes a note. But when they come pick up these pigs who have been kind of told to, hey, sit in this small space, just eat and get fat, and don't get out, don't run around, don't have fun, stay still, just get fat. And then all of a sudden a bunch of people come in, and that automatically upsets them because they're used to one person or two maybe, but always used to one person. And then a crew of people come in and start taking a pig or two out of a pen to load onto the truck, certain ones that have been marked. And the pigs don't know what to do. They're running around screaming. I can't imagine what's going through their minds. Sometimes these loading crews are too rough with the animals. The animal gets stressed out and goes into cardiac arrest. Sometimes the animals are stubborn and won't go, and I have seen some of the loaders be abusive with the animals. And it's understandable to get frustrated, but you don't hit anyone. These animals are scared to death of you, and what you're doing right now is running them out of where they've been for 4 to 5 months, and having a good life. When you go to the grocery store and you buy bacon, sausage, ham, pepperoni, hot dogs, that's where they come from.